Now we're going to hand things over to G and Lee because it's the 42nd anniversary of Canadian Music Week. G is live at the Weston Harbour Castle this morning.
So G, tell us more about this event.
They're back in person. Yay. It is the 42nd year for Canadian Music Week. It is busy here because you have delegates coming through, checking in, and we're going to have a lot of cool artists coming by. It's a week-long event where you're talking about master classes, fireside chats, and performances at some of the coolest venues in Toronto. Joining me now is Neil Dixon with Canadian Music Week. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
So a lot of people don't know about Canadian Music Week. What would you like to say to the audience at home? This is open to the public.
Right. Well, it is a week.
Yes.
So we started last night.
Yeah.
So there were some shows last night. There were some panels yesterday.
Yes.
But today's really the opening, and it runs right through this weekend. It's weekend to weekend.
Love it. I can't help but notice Dead Mouse right here.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. Tell me about what's happening with Dead Mouse.
Well, he's on the cover of our program.
Yes.
So.
And he is being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
He absolutely is.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the first sort of EDM artist to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so tomorrow there's a keynote interview and
Yep.
then the award presentation. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I did a show last night,
Yes.
which was slammed and great. And yeah, so we're very excited for his presence this year.
For sure. Let's walk around here.
Sure.
So you have delegates that come through. They're checking in right now. And then what are some of the other highlights for this year's events?
This happened last night as well.
Yes.
This was a Jim Beam talent search.
For sure. But what's happening for today and tomorrow and the rest of the week?
Well, there's lots of stuff.
Yes.
I would suggest the public, everything that's in this book
Yes.
is on a free app on the website.
Yes.
You don't have to be signed up to go through the app.
Okay.
So, in all the public shows are in there as well. So you can read about the artists, you can hear the artists, you can get to know the speakers if you do want to come down.
Yes.
But that's the best bet. So cmw.net is a website, but the app is on the App Store.
I love it. Let's talk about Canadian music. You know, we know over many, many years now, there's been a huge spotlight on Canadian talent, and the music industry continues to grow here.
It does. And as they say, it's a well-used phrase, we punch way above our weight, because in the population and the number of acts that have been successful around the world.
Yes.
We over-deliver for sure. So,
yes.
and that's in part because of the support we get from all levels of government. So it's sort of give a leg up on the industry. So young bands get started.
Yes.
They're played on radio. Yeah, so
fantastic.
Fantastic.
So once again, it runs all week. It is open to the public. There's some really cool shows, fireside chats, master classes. For all the information, go to cmw.net. And you want to stay tuned all morning because we are going to have one-on-one interviews. Coming up next in my next segment, we're going to be interviewing singer, songwriter Chloe Caroline. That's all coming up. cmw.net. We'll send it back to you in studio. It is Canadian Music Week. We are live here at the Weston Harbour Castle. It is a week-long event full with master classes, fireside chats, performances with so many incredible artists, including Chloe Caroline. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Yes, welcome back. I know you have Canadian roots.
I do.
But you live in sunny California.
I also do. Beach child over here.
Yes. So how cool is it for you to be a part of Canadian Music Week?
It's pretty amazing. I've actually never performed in Toronto, or Canada, really. I mean, unless you include like campfire jams when I was younger. No. So this is really exciting.
Oh my God! Really? It's your first time?
My first time. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So people are in for a real treat. What can they expect from your performance?
Yeah. So for me, I'm doing a stripped down set. I got 2 shows, and I love to tell the stories behind all of my songs. So that's kind of what makes, I feel like, my set a little bit different than some people. They kind of just go from song to song. I give you the full picture.
I know, and this is where I think you're so successful because you really pour your heart into your songwriting, right? Everything's very personal for you, and that's important.
It's very important, yeah. I mean, I started writing songs when I was 6 years old, and especially around like 11, I really leaned into it, and it became my therapy, so my healing.
I know, because I know you went through, you were ill when you were younger, and you felt very alone at that time. And so for you, I know your goal is to make sure everyone doesn't feel alone.
Exactly, and music kind of became my best friend, and it was crazy to see that it wasn't just for me. I'd go to school, and all of a sudden, my friends would be like, I really relate to your music, and it kind of just grew from there, and I've been doing it ever since.
So what's wild to me is you taught yourself guitar by watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Well, I had piano lessons as a kid, and I just hated practicing. And I was like, so my parents were like, you know, we're not getting you a teacher. If you want to learn guitar, figure it out. And so I did, you know. I just was like, all right, I'm going to do it.
That speaks to your talent. I don't think I could ever learn guitar off of YouTube,
you totally
right?
could.
No,
I believe in you, girl. Come
Is there
on.
anything else you've learned off of YouTube, like maybe some dishes? Some
Kind of.
recipes?
Yeah, definitely. Baking, makeup. I definitely learned how to do my makeup off of YouTube.
See, you can learn a lot, I guess.
You can. We live in a great world for that.
So let's talk about your music. I know that you released part 1 of your EP last year, and then part 2 for Awakening is coming out this year. Tell me a little bit more about that.
So I had gone through spiritual awakening around, you know, COVID time, and for me it really gave me the chance to look into myself and kind of realize what it is that I wanted and what, you know, where I was settling in my life, whether it was relationships or just in general, right? And so I kind of poured that into my music and kind of realized that I was limiting myself in a lot of ways, and nothing is impossible. You just got to put it out there, right? And whether it's love or anything else, it starts with yourself. And that's kind of where this project, it was what it was inspired by. And if anything, the volume 2, this EP that's coming out soon, is really the prequel to that. It's definitely the earlier stages of my healing journey, and kind of those questions that you ask yourself as far as like, you know, well, what if this could happen? Or what if I could go back in time and change things, and then ultimately realizing you can't. You know, everything happens for a reason, and we're always exactly where we're supposed to be.
I agree with that 100%. So part 2, Awakening, comes out this July?
Yep.
Okay, so you need to follow Chloe Caroline, honestly, right?
Please do.
And I can't wait for you to release your holiday album.
Oh,
I'm putting it out there.
Yes, she is. She's plugging it for me now, guys.
You need to do a holiday album.
Yes, I will. I promise. Just for you.
Thank you. So nice meeting you,
Nice
Chloe,
to
and
meet
congrats
you
with
too.
everything.
Thank you so much.
And if you want more information on Canadian Music Week, cmw.net. We're going to take a break here on CP24 Breakfast. More to come. Thank you, Chloe.
Of course.
Okay, this is happening. It's the 42nd anniversary of Canadian Music Week.
GM's live at Weston Harbor Castle, learning more about what's happening and talking to some people this morning, too.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Jen. I am with hip-hop legends right here. We're talking about the biggest names in music, hip-hop, producing, documentaries, artists, singers, songwriters. You've got it. Thank you for joining me, gentlemen. Thank you. All right, so Janelle, I'm going to start with you. Let's talk about the documentary. Being here, you're coming here to Canadian Music Week. Let's talk about the documentary that you've been working on. Tell me a little bit more of that.
Absolutely. So we have 2 phenomenal documentaries. One is To My Rescue. It was an S1W, a Public Enemy story, featuring the story of Public Enemy from the viewpoint of the S1W. So legendary story. You're going to get a totally different viewpoint of the history of Public Enemy, as well as just great, phenomenal stories and facts about hip-hop history. In addition to that, we have And You Don't Stop, which is the documentary about legendary Easy Mo B, who's to my right. So 2 phenomenal projects.
Amazing. Okay, so you mentioned Easy here. Easy.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on you. You really opened up yourself to this. What do you hope the audience will get when they see this documentary?
Well, I think it's important for people to know not only about my career, but the inner parts of my life. I don't think anybody else has had a chance compacted into one film or documentary what my life is about. The personal side of Easy Mo B, in addition to the music.
Yeah. And Janelle, that's the purpose, right? Because oftentimes we forget. You always see the artist in front of you, but you don't know what it takes to get to that point, that backstory, the history behind it. And is that what you're hoping to get people to see as well?
Absolutely. So phenomenal story. Easy, two-time Grammy Award-winning producer. Worked with Miles Davis, Alicia Keys. Built the foundation for Bad Boy Records, and so many other artists. So yeah, it's important for a story to be told.
What do you think people are going to be surprised about most about you, Easy?
Growing up in Brooklyn, that part of me, and how my family, particularly my father, affected the music. I wouldn't be doing music if it wasn't for him. He's the one who gave me the bug for music. And then just growing up watching hip hop be born, starting out as a DJ at 12 years old, having no idea that I would morph into a producer. So
it'll be an incredible story, incredible documentary. Brother James, you're also here to talk about a documentary as well. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, the name of our documentary is To My Rescue Was the S1W. It's a Public Enemy story. It gives us an opportunity, as far as the S1Ws, an opportunity to tell not just the story of Public Enemy, but of us individuals, our life travels, our life experiences, our impact on society, our relationships with the different people around the world. And it gives us like an overall view to kind of sum up that story through our lives and through our experiences. Myself, Brother James, got Brother Mike, Brother Roger, and James Baum, and Pop Diesel. The five of us really get together and do it in this documentary, partnering with Janelle, with Supernatural. We have some new music coming out, of course. My good friend Terminator X is doing the score. Has done some incredible music for it. Chuck is doing an original song for it. We got Mike and James also doing pieces on it. So I mean, it's going to be exciting. I'm enjoying doing it.
Amazing. And you mentioned Terminator X. You're all in town. There's going to be a special event happening, not only here at the Westin, but at the El Mocampo tonight, a real feature on hip-hop. What can people expect from tonight's performance?
Well, as well as myself, we got my brother, Easy Mo B, hip-hop history. Check out some hip-hop. It's classic hip-hop that you don't hear too often anymore.
You bring up a good point. I was just saying this to all of you. You don't hear the classic hip-hop anymore. What do you think of hip-hop now versus back in the 80s when you guys all were involved in it?
Well, hip-hop, like anything else, is constantly changing. I mean, that's life. There's things I like about it, there's things I don't like about it, but it is what it is. Every generation has their own style, you know. But there's a lot of good rappers out there, and I'm proud of them.
And is that one of the reasons why, Brother James, this documentary is so important, to remind people what hip-hop was like back in the 80s and 90s? The
hip-hop era, the cultural era, the family, the life of us as a community, the situation of the world, which is what hip-hop encompasses. I mean, Chuck said a few years back that hip-hop is like the CNN of our neighborhood. So that's what this documentary is also going to be, that type of thing, to kind of revise that hip-hop CNN perspective throughout the world.
That's a great way of putting it. Gentlemen, I thank you so much for joining us. Any quick last words for our audience here in Toronto? I know some of you have been here before, some of you it's your first time. Janelle, anything to say? Obviously, Toronto is a very diverse city, and it's a big city. Absolutely.
Just want to make sure that everyone keep your eyes out for two phenomenal films from Supernatural INC. Again, To My Rescue, it was the S1Ws. It features obviously the S1Ws, Chuck D of Public Enemy, the great Terminator X, who's actually scoring a big portion of the film, Ice Cube, Dougie Fresh, DMC, and so many others. So it's a phenomenal film that's on the horizon, as well as KRS-One. Also be on the lookout for And You Don't Stop, which is Easy Mo B's documentary, featuring a lot of phenomenal artists as well.
There you go. Janelle, Easy. Brother James, Terminator X, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm with royalty here. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I thank you so much for joining us. Canadian Music Week, all this week, cmw.net for more information. We'll send it back to you. And welcome back. It is Canadian Music Week. You're talking the biggest artists, biggest producers, biggest singers, songwriters. They're all here at the Western Harbour Castle for a week-long event. Guess who's next to me? Socrates!
Hey!
Hey! And he just told me I could be his hype girl.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you would. I could use all the help I can get.
First of all, before we get to this awesome look, let's talk about new music. You've got a new song out. Tell me a little bit more about this.
It's that funk. Real quick, it's called Drifting. Produced, I was invited to be a part of it. I'm actually kind of a feature on the song. Funk producer Gil Masuda. Come here, buddy.
Gil, giving a little cameo.
Dr.
Hi, I know it's been so
Masuda.
long.
Yeah, it's been
right?
great.
Congratulations, Love Touch Records.
Yes.
Thanks. It's great to be
Okay.
here.
Right. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. I couldn't do it without him.
Oh, okay. Why?
I couldn't do without him. So
It's teamwork.
Absolutely.
Teamwork.
really
Absolutely.
beneficial.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit more of this single.
Well, we shot the video. We dropped it on Friday, and we wanted to kind of hang with you guys today and kind of debut it on a national, or like a cable television scale.
Yes.
Whereas YouTube only does so much. If we still had much music, would be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
That
I'm old school.
resource. Yeah. So we wanted to use this platform to show it to the people.
What do you hope people will get from this single? Aside from that, it's just got a
Dance.
cool vibe to dance, right?
Dance, that's
Thank
it.
you.
Dance.
We don't dance anymore. We need to dance.
We need to dance.
Yeah.
Dance. That's
Yeah.
it. Literally.
Yes.
Everybody to dance.
You're talking to a girl that loves to dance, by the way. So yes, I get it.
Show me.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
I'm just playing.
Let's talk about this outfit. You're a
Oh, yeah,
Jays
yeah, yeah.
fan, right?
Absolutely.
And this is the new stuff. You get the hottest, latest.
Yeah, the Nike did a drop.
Yeah.
They re-engineered it.
Yeah.
And I work with Sportsnet. I'm a narrator
Okay.
for the Blue Jays this season. We've
You're
got a whole campaign.
die-hard fan.
Absolutely, but
I
they
know.
called me for that. I couldn't call them for that. But I work with Sportsnet closely.
Yes.
And I also got to do the voiceover. You probably haven't seen the commercial yet, but for the launch of this
Okay.
jersey.
I can't wait for that to drop.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you are busy. And now you're going to be here at the Elmo Combo tonight
Right
with
here.
legends. Legends.
Yep.
Easy just came up to you and it's like you have so much to catch up on.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do, and we've never met, but it's very flattering to be amongst this cast. A lot of them have been in the game longer than me. I grew up on their art. Terminator X, Public Enemy, like, come on. You know, since 88,
Yeah.
89, and I didn't go pro till 94,
Yes.
so
But
Good
no,
company.
You are in great company. Now, before we go, we just want to really showcase this jersey here. Tell me a little bit about this.
Okay, so this is interesting, and I'm sorry, Maple Leaf Nation. This is a gift to me from the Washington Capitals. This last February for Black History Month, they gave it to me because the song that I did for them last year, Black History Month, has been nominated for an Emmy,
Wow.
and it's called Caps 11. So please have everybody check it out.
Yes.
Caps 11 by Socrates, and unfortunately, it's not a Leafs jersey, but you know.
But that's okay. I know you
It's okay.
support your Canadian teams.
Yep.
Go
Oh,
Oilers.
and shout out Kwame Damon Mason. He's
There
the
you go.
producer of the project.
Yes.
And he's the one who put me on. I think you guys have hosted him before, earlier on
Right.
this year. He's done Soul on Ice
Right.
documentary,
Right.
Ice Queens,
Right.
Black Women in Hockey documentary, and he got me this.
Amazing.
Kwame!
Kwame, thank you. Okay, so now my director's putting me on the spot. They're going to play your track. I'm going to hear the music. They want to see me dance.
I want to see you
You
dance.
got to dance with
I'm
me,
a dance,
bud.
I'm a dance too. Can I
Okay,
hear
so
it?
we're
Where is it?
vibing. You'll hear it through here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you.
Oh,
Oh.
there it is. Where you are, I will find you. Aye, 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 aye. Oh!
Nick, Okay, Jen, we'll send it back to you. Thank you, soccer. Congratulations.
They still playing his own?
Okay. Should we dance?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, who says you can't have a dance party on Monday?
Yeah, why not, right?
We're couch dancing. Here we go.
All right, have a great Monday, everyone. That's our show for today. We're back tomorrow morning, and yeah,
Please, no more
Socrates. Gee, I can't dance, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.
Nobody wants to see that. There we go.
There you go.
I'm fixing on, drifting on, it's on.
And you know it's that time of the year again when the summer 2024 Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery is here. GM Lee is getting the first look at the $2.6 million Halliburton Grand Prize home on Drag Lake. And gee, I know it's called Drag Lake, but this view of the lake is doing nothing but lifting me up. I wish I was there. Once again, a great assignment. How are you?
Oh, good morning, Jen. Yes, it is beautiful up here in Halliburton. I think a lot of people don't know, but I actually camped here a lot in Halliburton Highlands growing up. So just coming back to this area was very nostalgic for me. It's beautiful up here. And yes, what a view of Drag Lake. We are giving you a tour of this incredible grand prize, $2.6 million lakefront cottage, which includes $50,000 cash. Joining me now is Principal Designer of Lakeshore Designs, Angela Jones. Good morning, Angela.
Hi, G.
I love this. The minute I came in, right away, I noticed the luxurious features in this cottage. Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right. It's cottage elegance for sure. We have over 3,200 square feet here, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. 4.5 baths.
Everyone gets a bathroom.
Yeah, so you're going to have lots of room for all the guests.
Yes.
And it's stunning. These ceilings here, Linwood has done a beautiful job on these high ceilings. The beams are incredible. Yeah. And we worked with that. We worked with the wood tones, and you can see all throughout this cottage, we've accented with that nice soft wood, and it really, really pulls it together. I love the neutrals that we've done. We've kept it serene and just super cozy, anchored it with a fabulous coffee table, great for entertaining.
Love it. I love the gold fixtures, and I love how it all comes. It's very luxurious here.
Yes, it does have that very, it does. Somebody else said, yes, it feels so rich in here, and it does. It definitely does.
Okay, and then what I love is that the principal suite is right there.
Yeah, let's go in the principal suite, because it is definitely one of my favorites. It's all done in same, very neutral, beautiful elegance again. We did this nice backdrop on the wall with the shiplap and did it in the soft blues.
Yes.
Kept it all with the nice linens, added in those ropey details that also bring texture.
Yes.
And you can see that in our light fixtures as well. Even down to the furniture, we have little bits of gold and keeping that same texture.
Yes.
And now check out this ensuite. We have a gorgeous barn door there. This is one of the best ensuites we've done. I love the fluting detail in the tile in the background. And what we've done is had that whole back wall flagged with the tile, soaker tab, gorgeous big walk-in shower, double vanity, which is fantastic, very bright. Could you imagine hanging out there all day?
Wow, that is stunning, Angela. And again, I cannot help but notice all the gold features and the hardware.
Yeah, very upgraded hardware.
Yeah.
We've done a great job of pulling that together. And you can see those elements repeated throughout, right into details of what we have in our kitchen lighting. And okay, let's talk kitchen.
Oh, look at this. First of all, I love a curved island.
Yeah, doesn't this really complement? I like
Yes.
the roundness here. We've done the fluting underneath, and that accent again you'll see throughout the house. And check out behind you. We have our very own espresso bar, coffee bar, compliments of Mealy appliances. We're so grateful that they helped us out on this cottage.
Wow.
It really brought the level up, and you can see here the streamlined, very simple lines, but feels like, again, that elegance that you were saying.
Wow, talk about this. Okay, so people don't realize.
That's
Look
a
at this fridge.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't.
It's fantastic,
It's
isn't
massive.
it?
Oh my goodness, so fantastic.
We got a warming drawer.
And I need you to come over here because there is a warming drawer in this kitchen. Look at that. Wow. I love it. So you can have a party here.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Yes.
We've got lots of places to hang out. We've got a nice eat-in dining space here. We've got a screen room, which is always fantastic at the cottage. We've got a great space to just hang out. you know, you're going to sit in here, have breakfast mornings, you can have after dinner, sit out here, bug-free, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
We've got a little bar here that we can pull out for your refreshments. And now let's go outside to the front deck.
For sure.
This is why we're here.
Yes, yes.
Summer Cottage Lottery at its best.
For sure. And this is right on Drag Lake. It is beautiful. It's all about the views. This is stunning.
Yeah. Now this is just one of how many?
Three
amazing prizes.
So this one is on Drag Lake in Haliburton. That's right. With the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery, there are 3 grand prizes. This one, the prize is valued at $2.6 million. It includes $50,000 cash. You don't want to miss out. So get your tickets now, princessmargaretlotto.com, and add on that 50-50. There's so much to do here at this incredible lakefront cottage on Drag Lake. I love Haliburton, and this is all part of the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. A lot of people don't realize this is a very short window to get your tickets, and your ticket is good for any of the 8,700 prizes as well as the 3 grand prizes. 3 incredible cottages, 1 in Haliburton, 1 in Prince Edward County, and 1 in Georgian Bay. But let's focus on this one in Haliburton, $2.6 million. Includes $50,000 cash. Angela Jones from Lakeshore Designs joins me now. We're in the lower level. I love the putting green. We'll get to that in a sec, but of course, obviously the space here. It's a great time for families.
Oh yeah, and that's the best part. The lower levels are fantastic. And this one is like a bird's eye view of the lake here. We've nestled it down in this lower level. We've created a movie area. We've got a large screen TV, which is the Samsung with the art. And you can see the details that we've done in the design. We've kept with our neutral palette, added in that nice sage green, added the details, a bit of that gold, kept it very neutral and natural textures, which I really like how that gives it that organic look, but also keeps it that cottage elegance. And that was the feel that we were going for.
I don't know, this is so luxurious and beautiful. Like I could see this in a big mansion as well. And I love that it's still cozy.
It does feel very homey down here. And the best thing I love about this is that this is the heart of the lower level. We've got the TV viewing, we've got a game center, you've got conversation area that you can hang out. And plus, we have an extra bedroom down here, which is fantastic for all your guests. We've created a fun little area here because you know upstairs we have 3 large bedrooms. So we created an extra zone for all the kids, friends, you know, what a cute little place to hang out. We've kept it again in that nice neutral tones. And this here also has a lower bathroom, which is in itself stunning. The nice neutral colors, nice bright textures that we've done in our tile and the gold accents as well.
Wow.
Really comes together quite nicely.
And again, so luxurious. Nobody does bedding like you, by the way, Angela.
Oh, thanks, G.
And then let's talk about this. You've got a nice little nook here, and then of course the games table, and then a little cozy area here.
Yeah, so we set up like a little back bar down here as beverage center. You've got the perfect place. You can play Yahtzee, cards, puzzles, you name it, we've got it. Here you can just chill and relax. Actually, you could hang out here and watch your friends play golf because this is where the action is going to happen.
Yes, I'm not great at pool. Let's see how I do in golf. But again, this is the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. It's a very small window to get your tickets, so you want to get them now, princessmargaretlotto.com. Angela, I'll let you go first. I feel like you will be really good at this.
Oh gosh, I've been practicing, so we'll see. But you're right, G. Yes!
See? It's a hole-in-one! And this is a hole-in-one room. Oh gosh, Angela, now you've put on the pressure. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Too hard. Fantastic. Now, again, I love the fact that this is a custom mural. This is all custom, and that's the whole point of this, is to feel like you're in a custom space and it's luxurious.
Yeah, and we wanted to create a zone down here that if it's raining, you're at the cottage, you've got fun activities to do while you're at the cottage. And it's a lifestyle. Once you have a cottage, you'll never want to go back to the city. And you can only win this by buying a ticket. And it is one of 3. And you're right, once people start seeing these cottages, they're going to sell out fast.
Yeah, this one's popular. Everybody wants a cottage. Everybody wants a vacation home. So princessmargaretlotto.com is where you get your tickets. Get them now. Good morning. We are live here in Haliburton at this beautiful lakefront cottage on Drag Lake. It's all part of the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. This grand prize is valued at $2.6 million. It includes this incredible 3,200 square foot lakefront cottage plus $50,000
cash. And of course, you can see Craig McFarlane with Linwood Custom Homes on the canoe. This home being built by Linwood Custom Homes and designed by Angela Jones with Lakeshore Design. She joins me now. And Angela, you know I love a good loft space, a little nook. This is spectacular.
Yeah, wow, right? This just puts it in perspective. You get to sit here. It's like bird's eye view. You are seeing the structure of what Linwood has created. Yeah. It is stunning. It's definitely artwork just in the beamwork here. But you get to see the size of this cottage. It is quite large.
Yeah, you don't realize how big it is until you're actually here. And oh my goodness, what a cozy little space here.
Yeah, it's perfect up here. You can actually, when you're sitting down,
yes,
you can actually see Drag Lake. You'll be sitting here for hours, I'm sure. Just like retreat afterwards.
For sure.
And we've got a little desk space here in case you have to work at the cottage. You can tuck away, get some work done. But the best thing up here is that we have 2 guest suites.
Okay.
They're large enough to be principal suites in themselves because they're quite stunning. And they're much larger bedrooms than we usually have. So we created king-size beds in each one. We've got the soft blue accents. And again, we kept very natural linens, and you can see that detail again. Brings that organicness to it, but still keeping cottage elegance.
Love it. And again, we have to emphasize king-size bed.
Yes.
I don't know if people realize once you go on a king-size bed, you can't go back to anything else.
And this one has an ensuite as well. Like right there off of the upper level here, we have another ensuite.
Which is so amazing because it's 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms for a cottage. That's incredible.
And then on this side, again, we have another fantastic, we'll call it a 3rd principal suite because there's so many great rooms to choose from.
Yeah.
And each one we created similar storylines with the color palette. Again, natural textures, soft blue, and then you can see here, it's a large expanding space. We have another little desk area and then a nice dresser here. And we just, again, kept with those natural tones to keep it very fresh, bright. And then we have an ensuite again off of this one.
Well, and then of course, look how massive this closet is. This is fantastic. And then the ensuite.
Yeah, and that ensuite also doubles around so that the upper level there, the loft, can also use that space. It has the 2 entrances.
And once again, the gold accents just makes it feel so luxurious.
It is very classy adding in that gold, and they really upped the quality of the vanities, the countertops, the hardware, the light fixtures. You can really see this cottage, the exquisite luxury that it has. So it's definitely one that you want to buy a ticket because as this is shown today, we know ticket sales are going to go crazy because people are going to want this, and you can only win it by buying a ticket. And there's so many great prizes. There's over 8,700 other great prizes, 50/50 for $25, and the cash calendar summer calendar.
Yeah, 30 days of vacay,
That's it.
$25. And that's what people don't realize. Your ticket is good for not only the 3 grand prizes, but it's also good for the 8,700 other incredible prizes as well. And again, this is a limited run, very short, sells out quick, so you need to get your tickets now. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. Oh my goodness. Forget about sitting down. I'm going to probably take a nap here. It's so comfortable.
Right? This is just like, this is what we created it for. We've got this nice corduroy luxury feel, and it is. It's something you're going to lounge at all day. You can have afternoon naps up here.
Oh, and that's what I love about coming up to Haliburton. There's something you can do all year round.
Yes, you're right, G. It is a beautiful little community. There's nature trails, there are the wolves parks, there's nature parks all around. You've got Drag Lake, you're going to canoe, you can fish, you can snowshoe. It's all round 4 season. Lots to do here.
Yeah, you can actually ski here too in the wintertime. I know there's a ski place nearby. So lots to do in Haliburton. I grew up camping in Haliburton. I love it up here. And again, this is the $2.6 million grand prize in Haliburton. Includes $50,000 cash. Your ticket is also good for some of the other incredible prizes like a lakefront cottage in Prince Edward County as well as Georgian Bay. So you don't want to miss out. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. I'm going to go canoeing. Why not? It's a picture-perfect day here in Haliburton, Nick and Jen. So you can see the beautiful cottage behind me. And then, of course, you've got this incredible fire pit if you just want to enjoy a campfire in the evening. And then, of course, this is what cottage life is all about. Craig McFarlane is getting our canoe ready. He's with Linwood Custom Homes. Craig, this is the life.
I have to order this for about 3 months ahead, eh? So we've been very lucky.
Yes.
But what an incredible prize. Cottage. It's one of our Linwood's best designs ever. The Antler Trail, we call it. Over 3,200 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. like unbelievable.
Yeah, and let's talk about location. This is Drag Lake. It's serene, it's quiet.
It's no drag to be on Drag Lake. Okay, we're in the heart of Halliburton. So like Halliburton town, it's only 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
But this is a lake that was formed by glaciers. It's over 50 meters deep. It's over 300 hectares. Like, it's big and deep and clean. And look at, you can see the below, and it's stocked lake trout. Unbelievable.
I know, you've actually gone fishing here. I'm going to get into the canoe. You've gone fishing here and you've actually caught fish.
I've caught fish, yes.
And I can see them in the lake right now. They're hungry.
They're hungry, yeah.
Okay.
They're hungry for a winter to come out fishing and have a little barbecue at the shoreline.
For sure. Now, we've talked about cottage living. I love Halliburton because there's something to do here all year round.
Can you believe it? Summer's just upon us.
Yeah.
There'll be boats and sea-doos and canoeists and paddle boards, like so many activities in the summer, but it's just, spring is almost at its end. Isn't this beautiful?
It's beautiful. But even in the winter, you've got ice fishing, you've got snowshoeing, and we can also go skiing nearby here, which is fantastic.
Cross-country skiing, snowshoeing. Halliburton Forest is not far from here as well. Very highlight. There's lots of trails in Halliburton. So many I can't mention. And
Halliburton Forest is beautiful. They actually have art structures there, and then there's a wolf center nearby.
There's a wolf center, unbelievable.
Yeah, I grew up here, so it just was so nice to come back, spend some time in town, and then of course this is what we're talking about, right? Cottage living.
It's on the water, and this is where we want to be. And you know what? Next time we'll have you swimming, I'm sure.
When it's
Maybe
a little bit warmer. And what I love about the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery is that you have 3 incredible grand prizes. This one here in Halliburton, one at Prince Edward County, one in Georgian Bay. Your ticket is good for any of those grand prizes, plus 8,700 other prizes, but it's a very short window and people need to get their tickets now.
I know. I look forward to meeting the winner here, but this is an absolute beautiful cottage prize.
Yeah, and what I love also about Linwood Custom Homes is you don't need to do anything to this house.
Totally maintenance free.
Yeah.
Come up, just enjoy it.
Tell me a little bit about the features on the outside of the house there.
Oh, we have a LP Smart Side siding, and we got a shake look like. We've got Doug fir gables and trim, maintenance-free architectural shingles, maintenance-free railing system. I mean, it's just, it goes on and on and on, the list.
It does. And once again, like even coming to this cottage this morning, there were deer walking around. I saw fishermen already leaving early this morning because they want to do some fishing. This is what it's all about.
I know. Yeah. Well, let's go paddling.
Okay, so again, get your tickets, princessmargaretlotto.com for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. This grand prize here in Halliburton worth $2.6 million. It includes $50,000 cash and this incredible cottage on Drag Lake. I can't give you the address, but I will tell you the road here, it's very Canadian. So even that is really adorable. And again, get your tickets now because it does sell out fast for your chance to win one of any of these incredible prizes.
Well, the Motionville Marathon of Sport in support of Special Olympics Canada returns tomorrow with over 1,000 athletes taking part at York University's Kiel campus.
This is such a special event. G. Lee is live there this morning learning more on how it's all going. G, good morning to you.
Good morning. We're all getting warmed up, going through the drills right here at York University, and it's all for Special Olympics. And joining me now is Darcy Montgomery. He is a board member with Motionball. Good morning.
Thank you for being here. This is great.
I know, right? Great way to wake up. So tell me a little bit more about tomorrow's event.
Yeah, so Motionball is a national not-for-profit. We're raising funds and awareness for Special Olympics Canada, so intellectually disabled athletes across the country. And tomorrow's our flagship event. It's the Marathon of Sport in Toronto. We're here at York University. We've got 56 teams coming out to compete. Everybody sort of comes out with a team. They get joined by a celebrity Special Olympics athlete. And we're hoping to raise $450,000 tomorrow to donate to Special Olympics to support programming across the country.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you call the Special Olympic athletes celebrities because they are celebrities.
Oh, it's amazing. It's all about them, and that's one of my favorite parts of the day is seeing people get to know them. Like I said, every team gets to play with a Special Olympics athlete on their team. So we all come together. It's a community. It's all about inclusivity. It's about leadership. It's about giving back to the community and getting to know the Special Olympics athletes. We've got a bunch of them out here today getting ready to go. we've got, like I said, 56 teams, and everybody gets joined with a celebrity athlete. So it's fantastic.
Now, I know that for tomorrow's event, it's booked, but there's several events that happen throughout the year and across Canada. If people want more information to help out, where can they go?
Yeah, absolutely. We run coast to coast, so we're like Halifax to Vancouver, university campuses, and in cities across the country. People can go to motionball.com to find out more information, to donate, and to find an event near them. And if there's not one near you, we can always start one. So if people want to get in touch, shoot us an email. We'd love to be at everywhere. We're really about, encouraging young Canadians to get involved in the community, to have opportunities for leadership, and to get to know the Special Olympics athletes. It's a fantastic cause.
Oh, for sure. And it is important to support our athletes. Thank you so much, Darcy.
All right, great. Yeah, no, go get going.
Hi, what's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin, tell me a little bit more of your participation here with the Motion Ball Marathon of Sports event.
I've been involved for a long time, and it's a good day with athletes enjoying themselves.
For sure.
And I'm one of the athletes too, and we get to play with regular teammates, and cool.
What's your specialty? What's your sport?
Floor hockey.
Oh gosh.
I'm coaching it now, and for over 35 years. And I play basketball. And I'm going to start coaching that soon. And I'm doing softball.
Very cool. And I'm sorry to catch you in the middle of doing your activity. It's hard to talk, right? I hear you. Thank you so much. Hi there. What's your name?
Monique.
Monique. Okay. Once again, I know, catch your breath. Tell me a little bit more about your participation here, and are you excited about tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
What's your specialty? What's your sport?
My sport?
Yeah. What do you enjoy the most? I can tell it's not rolling the tires.
I know. I do all the stuff for tomorrow. We're gonna do basketball, volleyball, all the stuff, and then this thing called is pound.
How does it feel to see so many people come out and support such an important cause?
Because that's a good question. Yeah. Because the Motion Ball is trying to help us, Special Olympics, raise money for helping us to get us our uniforms, our clothing and stuff, to go travel and stuff for Special Olympics to travel, all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, so it makes a big difference. It really helps athletes like yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you catch your breath. Sorry to put you on the spot. All right, so again, if you want more information, if you want to help out, if you want to participate in this, motionball.com is where you get all the information. It's a massive training session, and you know what? This is fun, but it is hard. And now I know why people are out of breath when I'm talking to them. I get it. We are here at York University for Motion Ball's Marathon of Sports, which takes place tomorrow. Hi there. I'm going to pull you aside for a second. I know you're one of the Special Olympic athletes. What's your name?
I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Tell me a little bit more about your involvement here with the foundation.
Yeah, so I've been with Special Olympics now for 16 or 18 years, and I've been with Motion Ball for 12, and it's been a great time being part of Motion Ball and coming to these events, both at the gala that's held in February and the Marathon of Sport. It's a really fun day to talk to sponsors and meet new people and obviously play sports with my fellow athletes.
Yeah, and I just love the fact that people are coming together to support the athletes. It's so important, right?
Yeah, exactly. Inclusion is a big concept of what Special Olympics is and what we encompass, and as our athletes, we get to meet new people and really share our story about how we got involved with Special Olympics and what it means to be a Special Olympic athlete. We just had our Kitchener Spring Games where most of us competed at them, including myself, where I played basketball, and just being able to share and our medals and being able to be part of a new team is really exciting.
Love it. I sort of figured, judging by your height here, it's basketball.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Monique, how are you? Good. Okay, see, look, you're out of breath again. Yeah. It's a hard workout.
Take off my hat, so.
Yes, but having a good time. What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow to see all my friends.
Yes, that's the most important.
And I play all this tomorrow. Yeah.
Love it. All right, Monique, I'll let you get to it. And we're going to bring Darcy in here. Oh my gosh, that's not easy to do.
I'm not touching it.
All right, so we know that Marathon of Sports is happening tomorrow. Yeah. A lot of money being raised for that. Talk a little bit more about the money raised overall for Motion Ball.
Yeah, so since our inception, which since early 2000s, we've raised over $19 million, donated over $19 million to Special Olympics programs across the country. So as I said, we're coast to coast. 70% of the money we raise stays in the province where it was raised, and that goes to funding on-the-ground programs for Special Olympics athletes like we've got here. So that's, paying for teams, paying for venues, uniforms, equipment, all that sort of stuff that they need to be able to get involved in at that grassroots level. And then 25% of the money goes to the foundation, the Special Olympics Canada Foundation, and that's just sort of a rainy day fund, making sure that the programs are funded in the long term. There's a sustainable model for that. And then 5% of the money that we raise goes to our No Good Way campaign, which is an anti-bullying campaign that we raise just to raise awareness around issues of communication, getting people to stop using the R word. And that's a program that the athletes brought to us and asked us if there was something we could do to help, and so we funded that program. So all the money that we raise, everything that's donated goes to these grassroots efforts.
That's amazing, and the No Good Way campaign really is about talking about inclusivity, showing kindness, and understanding each other.
Exactly, and building inclusive communities, building a space where everybody feels like they're welcome and can come and have fun. And that's the great thing about marathon sport. You look around that day, and it's a community of people welcoming Special Olympics athletes into their life, and just giving something back to the communities we live in, and welcoming everybody in the community into it. So it's amazing to see.
Amazing. All right, thank you so much, Darcy.
Right,
so 56 teams tomorrow right here at York University for Motion Ball's Marathon of Sports. If you want more information of all the different events or how you can help out, you can go to motionball.com. Good morning. We are live here at York University, warming up, getting our game in, soccer right now for Motion Ball's Marathon of Sports, which is taking place here tomorrow throughout the day. 56 teams are participating, over 1,000 participants. Joining me now are two very special guests. I have athlete here, Ruby, and her mom, Liz. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so I saw you do a little bit of soccer. You're actually really good.
I actually play good in soccer, actually. Yeah. I just play lots of games and lots of running and couple goals.
For sure. Now, I know that you had a big weekend. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, this year for Motion Ball, they have all different sports where other athletes are coming in, enjoy the day in here. This is a wonderful day outside. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is really good. Mom, tell me a little bit more of the event tomorrow and why it's so important for athletes like Ruby.
It's a great event. It brings 100 athletes together with 1,000 participants, and it's literally a marathon of sport. It starts first thing in the morning with so much high energy. Woo! Look at that! and it's a really inclusive day, and it just supports the Motion Ball family financially and just with spirit. So it's a great day, and highly recommend anybody who can participate.
Ruby has had some significant moments over the last little while. Tell me a little bit about some of her achievements.
So this year was a big year for Ruby. Her and her curling team participated in Special Olympics Winter Games Nationals and won a silver medal. Yes, and that was her first nationals. And this past month, she was at Spring Games for provincials, and she won 2 bronzes and a silver in rhythmic gymnastics.
Ruby, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
National and provincial champion here.
I was a champion in curling, and I usually do rhythmic gymnastics. All my routines like ball, hoop, ribbon, all these 4 routines, and I was competing first time doing it, and I'm just so happy.
I'm happy for you. What a massive accomplishment. And I understand it's your birthday week.
Yes, this is my birthday week. I'm just so happy. I can't wait.
Happy birthday. I hope it turns into a birthday month. We all deserve a birthday month, right?
Yeah. I'm just so happy my birthday's here. I mean, I'm just so glad to be here.
Oh, and that's what it is, right? It's about being included, but also supporting these athletes. These are athletes. It costs a lot of money for any athlete, for training, equipment, all that stuff, and that's what this is all about.
And a trip to nationals and a trip to provincials, and it just gives these kids the opportunity to compete at the level that they're comfortable with their friends, and it's just great.
Okay.
Just great.
Thank you so much. And I've got to point out, so that's athlete Monique, who we've talked to for a little bit. We have to give a little shout out to her mom right over here, Matt, if you swing. She doesn't want to talk, but she agreed to a wave, so that's what we got. Thank you so much. If you want more information on everything Motion Ball does, you go to motionball.com. Woo, there you go. What a great way to end the segment. And I think I found the activity that I will be really good at. Giant Pong, look at that. What a great idea and so much fun, not only for the athletes, but for the 1,000 participants that are going to be here tomorrow at York University for Motion Ball Marathon of Sports. I don't know how long our second camera is going to last there. We'll see. Darcy joins me now with Motion Ball. You know, we're dealing with athletes here. When there's a target, they get it.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. That's one of the things you quickly learn when you're involved in a marathon sport event. It's the athletes love being out here. They love competing. They love being part of the team.
For sure.
It's incredible to watch. They really are the celebrities of the day, and so it's great to be here. We're going to be at York tomorrow. 56 teams coming out. It's going to be an astounding day. We're just really looking forward to it.
And you know they're athletes because during the commercial break, I just take a break. They've been at it all morning.
They do not stop.
Up. They don't
no,
stop.
they don't stop. It's great, and the energy is just—it's contagious. It's one of the great things about Motion Ball Marathon of Sport.
What I love the most is that we've had a chance to talk to the athletes and even some of the family members to talk about the importance of inclusion, but also to support the athletes. People forget the cost of training, equipment, travel, all of it.
It's a real thing,
Yeah.
and it's stuff like Motion Ball, and we're community supported. Like Motion Ball, the fundraising, we've got great corporate partners, but a lot of the fundraising comes from the community. It's going out and asking for donations. It's friends and family. Shout out to my Uncle Dale, big donation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
But those programs can't run without it. It's very much a grassroots organization. It's built from communities up, and Motion Ball's so happy and proud to support that.
Amazing. Okay, I'll let you join the cheering squad there. We
All
talked
right,
to a
let's
few
go
of the
team.
athletes. Nice try. Here we go. Monique, every time there's a target, you nail it. You're having so much fun.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yes.
I love Giant Pong. This is a fun game.
Yes. It's very fun.
It is fun, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most tomorrow?
I'm getting ready for this for tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Thank you so much, Ruby. You're having a good time, right?
Yes.
I noticed you played soccer earlier. I know curling, oh my gosh, curling and rhythmic gymnastics is your thing.
Yes.
Are you training? Are you working hard getting ready for your next event?
Just training and get some more exercise. And also I was athlete of the year for Motion Ball.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be my honor represent to be named athlete of the year.
Thank you so much, Ruby. Okay, and really quickly with Kevin and Ryan here. Okay, I know you're a basketball player. Are you shooting it like, oh, look at the hook? Look at the hook.
Yeah.
How fun is this, and what are you looking forward to the most tomorrow?
Definitely this is going to be a top sport tomorrow, but I think basketball is going to be a close second if anything. It's going to be a really good day, and you know what, it's always a fun time when you're playing sports with your friends and your athletes.
For sure. Kevin, let's see you take that shot. And almost so close. Kevin, what do you want to say to everyone watching at home that supports the athletes and Special Olympics and Motion Ball?
Keep supporting us, and we enjoy being here and having a great time, and get up nice and early Friday morning and be here, and we love it, and we're going to be back tomorrow and Saturday morning.
Amazing. Let's get the whole group together for our final goodbye. Moms, come on in, everybody. And again, Motion Ball Marathon of Sports right here at York University, but they also have lots of events all year round, all across Canada. For more information, motionball.com.